Previously on Ready to Die. Oh, just kidding. Ha! You guys, you guys, you guys seriously thought I was gonna, what, just die last time? Ha! Ha! On screen. You guys thought I was, you must rise again. You must find the face of the llama to know your truth. There's the bottom of the llama. You must rise to see the face of the llama. There he is. There he is, the dolly. Hey, hey. You guys don't fret. You saw what you saw. And I saw what I saw. We're back. Itsu Komodo. No problem. Let's get back up here and see what you guys actually saw last time. Did you guys see an optical illusion? Because I thought last time you guys got tricked. You thought that I died. Nah, the truth is, here's the truth, right? The truth is I got a series I'm trying to make here, and I didn't have time for that. And so, in keeping with, there will be a time where if I die, I die, and I just got to do whatever we got to do to make it back and make it right. But what's happened here, in all honesty, is I went ahead and took the liberty of loading back in my my save file that I had made, backup file that I made on the very first episode, that file that was from like August 22nd. I went ahead and loaded that back in, and just traveled back over here and started the video off in that fashion. The trick, you guys, those of you who have actually been following along here. So yeah, that's a cheese, if you will. But look, here's the thing. There's a couple of things about that. One is, I'm not here right now to impress you guys with my skills. I've already made that pretty clear. I'm just trying to tour the world, so I don't really have any shame in. I never set the rules, you know. I never set the parameters. I think many Minecraft players would agree. Rules are what you make them to be. And I told you guys before, I'm going to use the Nintendo Switch console, and so I'm going to show you the good and the bad. I can probably be quoted saying that exactly. So the good with this, and it's probably like this on other consoles too, but the good, you know, one of the good things about the Nintendo Switch is, let's just see. I'm not sure if let's do this. Let's save and quit. And let's show you what I'm talking about here. This may take a little time, but hey, I'm trying to give you guys the tips. So why not? So I died last time, right? And I actually did make an effort to go back to the base off camera and get some dirt and tower up. But by the time I did that, towered up, and I found, oh, hey, why am I towering up? All my items are down here at the bottom. So then I went back down to the bottom. And as I was trying to, and they were all my items were scattered about in that cliff, and I honestly just couldn't make it to my items before they despawned. So that's the truth of the matter. So, but how do we do stuff like that? How do we accomplish that kind of cheat? Yes, I was playing this today because it's the weekend, ready for the weekend to begin. Yep, sure did. But that's cool. Don't judge. So we go to our game, we match the plus sign. We go to our backup file here. Save data cloud here. And then what you would do is you would, instead of doing this, what I did last time, wait, hold up. Instead of doing this, instead of backing up the save data that's on your console, I actually downloaded from the cloud my data from August 22nd. So I started us back over, as far as the file was concerned, I started us back over where we started this series at. So that's the cheese or the cheat or the just using my resources wisely to get me there. And here we go. I don't know if this is a Nintendo Switch thing or what, but I always get that error there. So no harm, no foul. But hey, if you make a grave mistake and it's just too much for you to bear at the time, you can bail yourself out. I don't keep my updates on automatic update. So I don't automatically upload my files to the cloud. So it may be some time. I may have to take a hit on some builds or something of that nature if I really want, like in this instance, guys. The truth is, like, this netherite and this stuff, I just didn't want to have to spend time to get that right now. And I guess I could have just made iron stuff or just there's a time and place for that. I mean, I've had to do it before. I've had to do it several times. It's just, now's not the time to be messing with that. So I'm really just trying to get through this tour, because I'm kind of getting the itch to start building some things. Getting the itch. I keep forgetting that we're not going that way. So we did the wizard tower though. Okay, there's another tower technically outside the base, which is this clock tower, which I'll have a link in the description for 2 videos. One from, wow, where are those from? One of them's going to be from Waddles for sure. The other from Fresh Joy. Excuse me, I had to look on the computer real quick. I think Fresh Joy can be credited with the design on the outside, except for the materials again. I do that a lot. I do my own thing with the materials a lot of times, okay? But then to get this clock to come on at nighttime, which it does, I use a daylight sensor. Excuse the mess in here. This is my 1.17, trying to figure out what things do and whatnot. This stuff's actually growing, which is kind of cool. I wasn't sure it was there for a while. But nothing really special to see. Oh, it's a nice overview of my... Oh, look at that. You see that right there? That's something. I wonder if we'll get to that today. Tell me I'm gonna have to break this up into 3 videos. There is a lot. There's a lot here. Empty rooms, okay. No big deal. Empty rooms. Empty rooms, but you can see there, what? It's a wool top. Haha. Wool top. That's probably because go up here first. Maybe. My sensor right here, okay? Daylight sensor. Actually place it down there. You can walk around, but you can bust the wall to get back through. And some redstone through there, okay? And that's just okay, we'll have to show you this little tower, which I don't know who to credit that for, but that's from somebody too, I think. That's actually part of a build. I didn't do the whole build. I did the tall part of the build and kind of customized my stairs. I'd really like to be able to link that in the description today if I can find it. That'll really show you. I mean, there's a lot missing off of that build, but that's just what I wanted for that area, that space I had. Okay. So as you can see, this is, as far as buildings go, that's all. I think I built this one building right here, and all those. This is just a village, and obviously we built this. Me and Gigi the Gamer. Actually, I think Gigi the Gamer Queen built that herself. I built that, and this starter house here, and all the stuff in this side. It's actually sectioned off. So this portion here is walled in, and then that section over there is walled in as well. So, this came later. Ooh, there's a nether portal, which is pretty cool how I got that set up too. All right, let's not dilly-dally too long. But let's take a look at this so you guys just don't think. Again, the idea here, what's the best way to knock through there? The idea here for the working tower came from wattles and probably some of the ways to connect it, but I'm sure I had to do something differently because his actual tower design is not like mine. So anyways, the redstone just comes down. I need to get it all the way down, 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 down. Use a repeater to get it out to these light sources. That's all. Okay. That's all. Nothing crazy. I like to think of the redstone as like a just an electrical signal or something, right? Just some current, maybe some 12-volt DC current, right? Somewhat, anyways. Just helps me in my mind. All right. Plain Jane stuff. I'm try to look around enough where you guys can at least pause if you see something interesting. But I don't want to dilly-dally. I don't want to dilly-dally delay. I don't want to show that build off quite yet either. So we're gonna go around here. Nothing to see, nothing to see. Around here. Go up there, check that tower out. Another entrance there. This path here actually goes to OG Village. It does. It's kind of far away, but you can get there that way. I thought there was like a little cave over here. It's like a little cliffside. Where would it be though? Oh, there it is. Hiding pretty good. How do I even get to it? What did I do here? I made something that's pretty much almost nearly impossible to get into. I think I kind of did that on purpose, to be honest with you. It's nothing real special. But it could give you a design idea, right? That looks pretty good in there. That may be the polished basalt just standing up on the floor there. Very, very simple, but I did do that. It's like a little basement to this tower. Dun, da, da, da. Got some old generation mountains. We got something in the distance over there. Some of you probably know what that is. Oh, I forgot I got waterfall that's got features. There's more to show you all. So as I was saying, you can really see that it looks a little more generic than a lot of those grand builds that you see the other much more sophisticated YouTube Minecraft players doing. They have just, I mean, I'm floored by the skill and the dedication that these individuals and teams of people have to create things on Minecraft. I think it's wonderful. And I just try to do what I can to have a good time and have fun and do things that are in a scale which I can handle. Like I already know, I don't have the time to invest in some of those and I just the skill too, right? At my skill level, and that's how you have to think about it. Hey, whatever your skill level is going to really impact the time investment that it takes. And so if you find yourself getting overwhelmed and things of that nature, it may just be that you're kind of doing something outside of what you should possibly be doing, right? You should maybe not be taking on such intense projects if you don't have the time, or if the reality is you may not be at a certain skill level to then afford yourself the time. Hello, Mr. Gollum. And now that I'm looking at this village again, there's nothing special. So I don't think that, as far as inside this portion of the village, I don't think we might do a walkthrough over there quickly, but I don't think, there's a real need to, oh, wow, that's a nice look, huh? Well, it's for like a split second. Just from over here. Huh? That's cool. That's cool. We may do a walkthrough of down there, but I don't need to go in all the houses or anything like that because there's nothing extremely special. There's a few stories here and there, but I think by the time we get going and we have to revisit this location to pick up materials or whatever we end up doing, that we'll be able to kind of pick up the stories from there. Yes, there is a diorite room, and not polished. It's straight up. And these guys. So this was an achievement right here too. I needed to, I don't know what that one, the other achievement, the one I died on last time, was supersonic, right? It's 40 meters per second through a 1 meter gap or whatever. This one, I like to leave it there because it lets me, it's my memory of doing it. Maybe they should make it where vines keep, or do they? Do vines keep villagers from going? That would be kind of cool, right? If that was the case, and that way you could, because sometimes it's aggravating. You don't want villagers leaving doors open in certain places sometimes. But if you had vines there that you could come and, you know, see if it will work. Take that part out and you can open and close it. You could go in. Maybe villagers can't, you know, and maybe they could, maybe even like this, but once it grows, they at least give you a chance to kind of block some places off. This is a melon and pumpkin farm. Very kind of slow farm, but it works. And I mean, I don't really need melons and pumpkins. This will be an example of a farm that I just built because I wanted to try it and I wanted to find a place to integrate it in so it's not just sitting out in the open. So I kind of tucked it away in that corner there. This actual design I probably got from somewhere as well. Added later on in the game for me. Random bit of animal stuff in there. Okay. This was my go-to mending villager for a while. Got him guarded in here. He's still pretty good. He's my go-to now for sure. Now that they reset all the others, then this guy's once again my favorite character. Hello, guy. So I've done a lot to light up down here, with sea pickles and things. And I actually, there's my eye that comes up over there on the right hand side because I have this conduit down here. I do have that. Bunch of sea pickles I planted trying to light it up, and I use this area right over here for kelp. This is like a little kelp farm there, which leads us right over to this other tower that is probably a design of mine, as you can tell by looking at it, right? I wanted to kind of just use some different blocks, so just finding ways to use different blocks that I don't see people really using as main building blocks. And I actually use this, interestingly enough, I use this to hunt phantoms, because at the time I was using this little turtle farm. It used to kind of work, but it doesn't really work that great anymore. And I tried modifying it and never could figure it out. At some point, maybe I'll try that again because I do love the turtle shell for ocean exploration and stuff, but I just don't use it all that much anymore. So while I was letting my turtles hatch here, I would stay in here and let, you know, the phantoms would spawn. I would go hunt phantoms and stuff, and a lot of times they come down here, they get stuck here. But now I probably could have used some spider webs or something around there, made that, and maybe that's something I could do. It's just turn that into more of a legit phantom spawning trap or whatever, you know. Uh, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So we kind of made it all the way back around here. That can be enough for today. Got my cactus, like I told you guys. Bring your elements to you. There's no reason to go all the way to a desert. Every time you run out of cactus or whatever like this, just like bring them here. They grow pretty good and look pretty natural on sand. So there in my beach, just got a little spot for them to farm them. Same thing with, I can't even think of what this stuff's called. Chorus fruit and whatnot. Yeah. Same thing. Just planting it there. One little section. I can develop that out more. You know, I could put stuff that looks like cheese in stone or whatever it is. You know, I could build a little hill out of that instead of the, you know, now actually would kind of take maybe that would blend the sand over into the, you know, rest of the base. Not sure. So what we'll do next time is we'll take a look at the starter house here and probably go down into the caves. And then I got a couple of farms that I want to show you guys. Okay, so we'll see. Got a few more things on deck around Village 9, but I think we can do it in 2 episodes, maybe 3. We'll see. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Peace.